13. The Dark Knight Light. Take 13. Volume 13. Tricene. You know, it's kind of crazy. When I crashed on May 31st and went blind and lost my leg and went through the whole Frogs Inferno, my email stuff used to be Mayhem 1331. I crashed on May 31st, and I was 31 at the time. I mean, clearly I changed all that information because too many people started fires I needed to put out because
thousands of the people had gathered together, that they were trampling one another. He began to say to his disciples first, "Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy."
The leaven of the Pharisees. Leaven means the bread rise. I call it fake MSG. The leaven of the Pharisees. I tell people, be careful how happy you are. I'm going to throw this out right now. Well, I'm the fucking president of this fucking club. It's like, what does that mean? You're like you got the biggest dick in the house of Unix. You're the smartest kid with Down syndrome. Congratulations. Be happy. Be careful on what makes you happy. You can throw a cape on. You can throw a kilt on. Don't matter. All right? It don't matter. You're either Irish or you're not. Ergo bra. Be careful what makes you happy. You get happy fucking everybody over. Next thing you know, every time you fucking fumble, you're shriveled, rolled up with dimes in your old lady, they'll scream out, frog! Frog! Hana! They love it.
Nothing
I'm so
is
happy I
covered
just
up
said
that will
that.
not be revealed.
I'm so happy I just said that. I'm so happy I just said that right now. I'm not even kidding you right now. Fucking Tyrion Lannister. I'm sorry!
Or hidden that will not be known.
Therefore,
good. Whatever you have said in the dark shall be heard in the light, and what you have whispered in private rooms shall be proclaimed on the housetops.
Open up the fridge and
I tell you, my friends, do not fear those who kill the body, and after that have nothing more that they can do. But I will warn you whom to fear. Fear him who, after he has killed, has authority to cast into hell. Yes, I tell you, fear him.
And you should. You should fear him. When I crashed into Eric, the first thought in my mind was probably the only thing that made me fucking feel bad. I remember looking at my leg, it was gone. I was all beat up. All I could think about was how the only thing I was ever ashamed of in my life, besides sucker punching this ginger kid whose family owned the gingerbread house, who actually called and talked to their. Oh, I left them a message. Was how I treated this one girl fucking rudely. So when I came out of that thing, man, that's the first thing I thought of. Yeah, be fucking afraid of the second death. James Earl Jones, when I was in my coma, the Lord, God, whoever the fuck, may have been the fucking evil part, said, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Send me back." I was like, "I don't want to die." I just went through the whole wine press, the fucking work farm like a slave, getting the shit kicked out of me all the time. I took a fucking whooping. You watch Game of Thrones, the Boltons, what that Greyjoy went through, it was like that, but then cut off my shillelagh. I might as well have fucking must have used it. Ha! So yeah, I think I'm right. It's not right. We were trying to say that. It was kind of like that. And I remember it was like Darth Vader said, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I want to go back. Send me back." Fought like a fire. No, that was good. That was good. That was good. Y'all like me want to just let it
two
swallow.
pennies, and not one of them is forgotten before God. Why,
The
even
Lord.
the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not. You are of more value than many sparrows.
Jack.
And I tell you, everyone who acknowledges me before men, the Son of Man also will acknowledge before the angels of God. But the one who denies me before men will be denied before...
I don't want to keep on going on and on with me busting up. But it says, don't deny me in front of God. No more of my story with my little finger, I. But don't deny it because the angels won't either. Angels are the same as demons. They look the same. They're invisible. So you're like, well, even though I believe in God, even though I like, and I'm a big Katy Perry fan, I'm not going to lie to you, dude, straight up. This girl, Ava Max, Sweet Psycho, I jam that shit out every day. Track. Oh, no, it's not off track at all. This works. This works. I mean, it fucked me up. So, yeah, I'm not going to deny that I like it because that's why. Everyone's like, well, I believe in God. Did you? Did you? Did you ever listen to it? I believe in God. Who's your God? It's kind of like saying, well, I love spaghetti. Well, have you ever tasted spaghetti? Maybe I had to actually put a little time into it, put a little work into it. That was my main thing. What I'm saying right now is when that's what you have to do. You can't say, like me, being a man, I was like, oh, I know how to do an oil change. Never know how to do it. Shit, the last fucking couple girls I dated knew more about motorcycles or fucking cars than I did. I mean, not enough. Not they. She should.
For the
Chevy over Ford. Chevy over Ford. Bow tie.
angels of God.
Chevy over.
I'm gonna hit you with the hammer.
And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven. But the one who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. And when they bring you before the synagogues and the rulers and the authorities, do not be anxious about how you should
Like
defend
a
yourself
rock.
or what you should say.
Bob
For the
Singer.
Holy Spirit will
Yeah,
teach you
sorry.
in that very hour what you ought to say.
Someone in the crowd said to him,
Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me.
but he said to him,
Man, who made me a judge or arbitrator over you?
and he said to them,
Take care and be on your guard against all covetousness.
Covet.
For one's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions.
and he told them a parable, saying,
The land of a rich man produced plentifully. And he thought to himself, What shall I do? For I have nowhere to store my crops. And he said, I will do this. I will tear down my barns and build
All right,
larger.
I'm gonna stop this really quick because pretty much what he's saying is, say like if you're a farmer. This guy showed me the other day. It's cheaper to buy sweet corn than plant it. But you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of crops and stuff in your neighbor, even though you really don't get along with too much, whatever happened. You got all this fun, just give it away. Like that pay it forward stuff. It works. So where do you do it? What happens if you die? What happens if next thing you know, you let me again Beetlejuice? No.
And there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have ample goods laid up for many years. Relax.
Let it go.
Eat, drink, be merry. But God said to him, Fool, this night your soul is required of you. And the things you have prepared, whose will they be? So is the one who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God.
and he said to his disciples,
Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat, nor about your body, what you will put on. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing.
Right.
Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouse nor barn. And yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour
You know what?
to
I'm gonna touch on that too. It talks about the birds and the stone and stuff. Like the Old Testament shenanigans and this and that, but that's it. You can't sow too deep. You gotta be free. You gotta be a free bird. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta believe and trust. Everyone's like, oh, this happened, that happened. Well, I fell in love with the wrong woman, and now I need a life of mystery. You know what we need? You know what we need? What do we need? We need Frankenstein, Sunshine, and we need that teddy bear. That fucker from Tattoo.
the birds?
The birds.
And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life?
They can't do
If
it.
then you
Can't
are
do
not
it.
able to do as small a thing as that, why are you anxious about the rest?
Nerve-wracking sons of
Consider
bitches.
the lilies, how they grow.
Oh, Lily.
They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass, which is alive in the field today and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O you of little faith? And do not seek what you are to eat and what you are to drink, nor be worried. For all the nations of the world seek after these
They
things.
like it.
And your Father knows that you need them.
We're killing that this chapter.
Instead, seek his kingdom, and these things will be added to you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
All right, we'll
Sell
end
your
it at the end of this chapter.
and give to
We're
the
gonna run
needy.
this one.
Provide yourselves
No
with
God.
money bags that do not grow old, with a treasure in the heavens that does
All
not
right,
fail.
I'm gonna stop that right here. No, I'm not stopping anything. I'm stopping the thing. It says doesn't grow old, doesn't grow old. And yes, my cast and crew, they've listened to me whine and cry for a couple of years. I don't know what they look like. But it says doesn't let it grow old. I bet this was shit. Like I said, I'll say this. Fuck it. I'm gonna bleed this one out about going to Ireland. And yeah, when I think about some of the things that I've gone through, some things that have gone down, the girl that inspired this, the girl that I met afterwards, I think about those things are not gonna grow old. Those are my sunny days. Those are my happy thoughts in Ireland. or in my Neverland. And I don't give a fuck who they're with because it's just a part of my life. You know what? And I have that, but fuck, it's a good chance. You know, I mean, you know, kids, not me. I don't have kids. So yeah, it's the way to look at it. Happy thoughts. Those things don't grow old. Blue-eyed girl, happy. Fucking topping on the bread, happy thoughts. I don't care if I die tomorrow. Those thoughts will always be with me. So that's what you got to look at. Those things will not wax, grow old. What you see tonight will not grow old. And I'm going to cut it off right now because fuck, I got super drunk last night. Way drunker than I should have.
When no thief approaches and no moth
No,
destroys.
we're done. We're
We
cashed.
gotta play it out.
Oh, we're
When
gonna.
no thief approaches and no moth destroys.
Ugh,
For where your treasure
it won't
is,
get rusty.
there will your heart be also.
All right,
Stay dressed for
Ah!
action and keep your lamps burning. And be like men who
I'll
are
give you 1
waiting for
second.
their
No,
master
stop. Hold on. When it
to
says,
come home from the wedding.
time out. Where it says, keep your lamps burning. Oh, where do you want that? That's a good point.
and no moth destroys.
back,
No moth destroys. If you buy something rust-noyum, it will get rusty. Everything will beat, but your voice, it will rock out. That's what God's saying. No moth will destroy. It won't get rusty. It will never get old. It's kind of like a favorite song. You know, it will never get old. It will never get dusty. Build it up in your heart and let that heart be true.
Does not fail. Where no thief approaches
They can't
and
take
no
it.
moth destroys.
Oh, no.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Oh, Jack Sparrow.
Stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning. And be like men who are waiting for.
When it says keep the lamp burning, it means keeps your spirit alive. You know, if everybody says you can't do it, yet you have a vision in the night that you have, but don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Well, look at David Blaine. Look at Jeremiah Spicy McFucking Haggis Bullfrog. That's
the master to come home from the wedding feast,
you can do whatever you believe.
so that they may open the door to him at once when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those servants whom the master finds awake when he comes. Truly, I say to you, he will dress himself for service and have them recline at table, and he will come and serve them. If he comes in the second watch or in the third and finds them awake, blessed are those servants. But know this, that if the master of the house had known at what hour the thief was coming, he would not have left his house to be broken
Okay,
into.
I'm going to pause that. If you knew when the thief was coming, so if you, again, faith is the assurance of things not yet to come. So if you see something and you believe in it, you walk it. And the thief comes in. If you knew something was coming in, you can be guarded. That's when God said you need to enter the kingdom of heaven as a child. You need to believe as a child. Bend the fucking knee and be subservient. I was like, you know, Lord, whatever you show me. And this is one of my good prayers, one of my meditations. I say, thank you, my Lord, for sending me your word and your will to fulfill. Your word, your will, my hands, Lord. And everything has worked out really great. As my casting Camille has told me, I need to keep focused on this, not my stuff, as much as it intertwines, but that's what you need to do. You need to just walk on faith. Because if not, then what is there? I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like Pleasantville. If you knew what it was going to happen, there's no fun in it. There's no pepper. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like gingerbread with no gingivitis.
Also must be ready.
Yeah, right.
For the
What
Son of
happened
Man is
there?
coming at an hour you do not expect.
Shots!
Peter said,
Shots! Reminds me of this one guy, fucking Little D.
Lord,
Ah!
is this parable for us or for all?
Shots!
and the Lord said, who then is the faithful and wise
Oh,
manager,
they call him
whom
the
his master
frog.
will set over his household to give them their portion of food at the proper time? Blessed is that servant whom his master will find so doing when he comes. Truly, I say to you,
The
he will
cup
set him over all his possessions.
It really was
But if that servant says to himself, my master is delayed in coming,
Slam it. Don't be a
and
bitch.
begins to beat the male and female servant,
That's it. When it says, this is a good story of the Gospel of Luke with the woman of the king there, this bed. I can't even tell you. I tell you what, I wrote a song called 3 to 5. I thought it was like prison at 3 to 5 years. My 5th year, I thought I was going to see again. I was so confident in it. And I really was. I mean, I got to hang out with my family on that day, which is cool. But I really thought 3 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have. I forgot where I was going with this. With with a faithful servant. Yeah, you got to keep on being zealous, man. I cried. I mean, I cried, but I prayed my ass off for a lot of things. Every time I fucking, it was like shoots and ladders. I had to get shot back down, but guess what? I was still here, still in the ring, still taking punches. And the people that I don't know what they look like, I've inspired them. It works out great. This is what you got to do. It's kind of like that story about the woman and the king. The king didn't even know the woman. She had nobody. But that girl kept on banging on his door so much that he finally opened it. And that's what the scripture says. Knock. Now, fuck that. Keep knocking until somebody opens. Keep seeking till you find it. Yeah, you gotta fucking man up. I hope people fucking get a little fucking Irish ambition from that shit. Because I've oh, fucking A. I tell you right now.
And to eat and drink and get drunk. The master of that servant will come on a day when he does not expect him, and at an hour he does not know, and will cut him in pieces
What's
and put
Theodore
him with the
Bagel doing
unfaithful.
right now? I should talk to him.
And that servant who knew his master's will, but did not get ready or act according to his will receive a severe beating.
Frodo.
But the one who did not know and did what deserved a beating will receive a light beating. Everyone to whom much was given, of him much will be required. And from him to whom they entrusted much, they will demand the more. I came to cast fire on the earth, and would that it were already kindled. I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how great is my distress until it is accomplished. Do you think that I have come to give peace on earth? No, I tell you.
Oh, time out. Don't hit you again. No, shit. No, pull back. Pull back.
For from now on,
Back.
I love this
20
part.
seconds.
I came to cast fire on the earth.
Back.
This is where I lost the
25
church.
seconds.
Those
And that
Romans.
servant who knew his master's will, but did not get ready or act according to his will receive a severe beating.
And pretty much what he's saying is, in your heart, if you know what's right, like my one buddy, I love him. He picks up homeless people, gives rides home. If you drive by, you see somebody on the side of the road, you don't pick him up. Why? Because America says you can't do it. That motherfucker is homeless. Pick his ass up. Swallow your pride. You knew what the right thing to do was. Why? Because a bunch of fucking other people said not to do it. You had day to do it. I've been bummed by so many people with those picks-ups. Rock on.
But the one who did not.
You see, this is why I don't fuck around with the help. I love frog and shine better than moonshine.
No. And did what deserved a beating will receive a light beating. Everyone to whom much was given, of him much will be required. And from him to whom they entrusted much, they will demand the more. I came to cast fire on the earth.
Good.
And would
No, you killed it.
already
You
kindled.
hit my hand.
I have a baptism to be baptized
A
with,
conversion.
and how great is my distress until it is accomplished. Do you think that I have come to give peace on earth? No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I came to bring peace on earth? Oh, there's Jesus. I came to bring peace on earth. Well, he just said it. See, they don't teach in the church. Honor your mother. Honor your father. Bend over. Bite your lip. Jesus just said it right there in the gospel. They don't teach that in church. Want to know why? I'm going to throw another name out. Take the L out of Bleehard. It says Be Hard. I love you, Bleehard. I heart my man. Irish champion. Irish champion. Play.
I tell you, but rather division.
Okay,
For
pause.
from now on,
Pause. Division. I was set as a divider. That's why everybody called it a devil. Because you're a divider. You split things up. Oh, well, yeah. That's it. Oh, he's a devil. Yeah, he's a devil. He's dividing everybody. Everybody wanted to be this, but he knew it was wrong. Walk hard, be
in one
hard.
house there will be
The
5
hard
divided,
half.
3 against 2, and 2 against 3.
That's good.
They will be divided, father against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against...
I'm sorry, did you just say father will be put against mother and father? Well, I'm sorry.
Father against son.
Yeah,
Daughter
well,
against
I can't go against my mommy or my daddy. It says honor your mother and your father. Well, didn't Jesus say that? I wonder how that feels for all those fucking... I was thinking about that guy in American Pie. He's like, you are the Shaolin master. We'll go to, you know, like the subtitles in Chinese.
You're
All right.
off track.
Mother,
I got pissed,
mother-in-law
too.
against her daughter-in-law,
Patrick, take
daughter-in-law
over.
against mother-in-law.
He also said to the crowds,
When you see a cloud rising in the west, you say at once, a shower is coming, and so it happens. And when you see the south wind blowing, you say, there will be scorching heat, and it happens. You hypocrites! You know how to interpret the appearance of earth and sky, but why do you not know how to interpret the present time? And why do you not judge for yourselves what is
I
right?
crashed the
As you go with your accuser before the magistrate, make an effort to settle with him on the way, lest he drag you to the judge, and the judge hand you over to the officer, and the officer put you in prison. I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the very last
That's
penny.
it. You'll pay the very last pint. For
Luke
pushing some pines.
13.
Triton.
Thank you and good night.
Oh.